That's your morning rush.
Well, you heard Greg talk about it. We have the potential for storms today, but storm coverage is going to highly depend on what's called the cap. Let's talk about what the cap is and where it comes from. So basically, it's a warm layer of stable air that sits a bit higher than the surface. It comes from the Mexican plateau. So warm air on high plateaus of Mexico eventually get ushered into portions of Texas, usually ahead of an approaching storm system. So they generally pool the warm air 3,000 to 5,000 feet above North Texas. So when this happens, you see this elevated layer of warm air, and that warm air is going to act like a bottle lid. So we have unstable air at the surface. It's trying to grow into a thunderstorm, and it can't simply because of that warm, stable air. And it acts kind of like a lid. It doesn't mean that thunderstorms won't form, but it certainly can limit how severe storms are or the storm coverage. So what can break the cap? If air heats up enough to break through the cap, that can happen. A disturbance that moves in overhead to provide enough lift can overcome the cap. And today, this was the more likely scenario, a dry line that can move in to provide that extra lift, that extra push that storms need to get going to break the cap. If we could sample the atmosphere, Kara, at every single point in North Texas, we could accurately tell you if the cap could break, but that's just not possible.
Okay, well, hey, she's being honest. Thanks, Mariel.